Sometimes I wish that I had wings so I could fly away. And all you haters talking, y'all can do the day.
Up next, the Trailblazers. So, Coach, here we are in the heart of the NBA season. We can only hope that the second half is as good as the first half of the season.
Well, you're right. We saw some incredible moments in those first few months. But that's what you love about this game. Players these days, Kevin, are capable of doing the spectacular on a nightly basis.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby, Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Here's Anunoby. Misses in close. So for New York, their last game a win against the Suns. Avdia gets the bucket.
They got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia's showing plenty.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Towns a screen on Holiday. There's the triple. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Avdia against Hart. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's New York. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And Portland has possession after New York gets the 3.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing his surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame, and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Sharp. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Avdia. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, when Avdia shoots the ball, it just looks right. Great form.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot, that's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Sharp. Last game he had 28 points. Avdia finds Holiday. Not 3 off the mark.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns is double. Here's Anunoby. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at New York, holding out a second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for the Knicks, they...
Oh! That is incredible.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Clarkson against Sharp. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now Kamara. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Holiday with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Outside, Avdia drills the three-pointer. Avdia's got 7 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Puts up a deep 3. You can't get that one to fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3 from Portland. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We got Donovan Clingan. Grant is out there with Murray. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Wesley in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And someone, Stan, who fought his way into the NBA, Jose Alvarado, played his way onto a roster and has played well.
Oh, he has really played well, Kevin. And Jose Alvarado is as big a pest and plays as hard as anyone in this league and is so committed to it. If you're going to be Jose Alvarado and do what he does, you got to do it every single night to be effective, and he does.
Thybulle for 3. Tries again. That's short off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Alvarado. New York, no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 5. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Grant, and he converts the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And Brunson has it in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shooter. Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
McCourty. Towns, the pass to Alvarado. From past the arc. Avdia with the rebound.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
That physical defense is no issue for Holiday. He's one of the strongest guards in the league.
Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. Knicks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Pass to Grant. It's rebounded by New York. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Avdia with a defensive effort. Portland leading by 5. Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Kamara with it. Williams kicks to Holiday. 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off the shot. Offline with his 3.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
1:31 left in the second quarter. They get it back.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bounce pass from Sharp. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Kamara. And the layup's good off the glass. Kamara's got his first points of the night.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
Brunson against Holiday. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. And for Portland, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Sharp, the pass to Williams, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on there, and almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Kamara. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. McBride passes to Clarkson. New York moving it around. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Clarkson. From deep, Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly. Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut it off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah. And time now to talk. And that's all for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4 spot. The wide open look here for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And here's Brunson outside. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Outside Holiday. Here's Kamara. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Drew Holiday. New York trailing. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForge.
Thank you, Kevin. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside, Avdia. Good on the triple. Avdia's got 10 points.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Brunson so quick on the drive.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off target from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Sharp. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hart, and it's good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Portland has possession. And here's Sharp. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Williams. Sharp on the wing. Defended by McBride. 2 on the clock. And it's Sharp missing. Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Towns.
And defensive focus we saw in the first.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for the Trailblazers. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Trailblazers third.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no exception.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Brunson scanning the floor. The shot missing. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Sharp. Shot from 12. Drained for 2 points. Sharp's got 7 points for the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Towns a screen on Sharp. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Grant.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Sharp against Brunson. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Grant finds Kamara. Towns against Williams. And Holiday has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And here is Grant. There's a screen by Williams. From downtown. That shot, no good. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Jeremy Grant is out there with Avdia. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Rupert in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Great hops. Avdia got way up there.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Back to Towns. Count that one.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Rupert. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Clingan. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A shot by Accordi, no good.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's Avdia. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
That's just a great move to the bucket. When Grant has a chance to go on the attack, he doesn't waste it.
And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Brunson's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. To the wing on the left. Here's Clingan, defended by Towns. A nice shot by Clingan. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Towns for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, Towns with the steal. One-on-one fast break. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and the shot goes down. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A different look now for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Sharp comes in for Donovan Clingan. And it's Drew Holiday in for Grant. On the wing, Holiday. Brunson covering. Trained from outside.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Here's Hart. Stolen by Avdia. Holiday, a quick pass, leads him right to the rack.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
Now Brunson. Bounce down low. He started by Williams. Brunson. The 3 doesn't go. Trailblazers leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Here's Tom. Hard outside. Now Brunson. Now Anunoby. 6 to shoot. From outside. Sharp rips down the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. 1:11 left to play here in the 4th. Holiday fired and hit the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
And it misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And here are the Knicks now. Missed on the 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
New York calls timeout. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.